What is going on, guys? It is your boy Chili, and today just doing a video. This was my very first Hacksaw game ever. I was actually a pretty big advocate of not using it for a while. I don't know, it was like stubbornness. For some reason I just hated the idea that it was just this super fast rate of fire pulse rifle that did so well, and I knew it wasn't even the fastest rate of fire one. And ironically enough, I have not Soul Stealer's Claw, but the House of Judgment pulse rifle in a couple different forms, a Hacksaw that you get from the Crucible vendor, and then I have like 3 different Grasp of Malix. But in the end, I wanted to make a video like what is the best pulse rifle of all time, because obviously in year one the top 2 pulse rifles that came to mind were the Red Death, which that had its own little mini era, I guess if you'd want to call it that, where the Red Death was just dominant. If your shots were on point and if your shots were connecting on the head and you were getting those precision kills, on top of that you were regenning health, it made you an absolute tank in certain situations. You can come into a 2-on-1 engagement, kill a guy who was weak, pretty much have full health, and get the other guy, and just it would go on and on like that. I've seen many people back in the day using that for a montage. And then obviously the Messenger from the year 1 Trials of Osiris, and that was a complete opposite of the Hacksaw. Just slow rate of fire, but if you had Head Seeker on it, it just seemed to be an absolute monster. And I actually had every different elemental damage variation of it. I would use them all for Nightfalls basically, and you can go look way back last year. I was using it in Clash and dropping 30 plus kills a game just with that. That was my 40 kill Clash game, and I just caught my controller like a boss. But that was my 40 kill Clash game with that, and I just remember it being an absolute monster. It didn't always shoot the fastest, but if your shots were on point, it just seemed like you could win every single engagement that you were put into. It was definitely right up there with like the Thorn, Last Word, Red Death, and Suros in terms of like year 1 dominance, and just the meta catered to that kind of style. But I wanted to ask you guys, because I'm going to upload a video of the year 2 Trials of Osiris pulse rifle, which the name is escaping me right now. But I actually feel like it's pretty compatible. It's like a mini downgrade from what the Messenger was. But I want to ask you guys, what is, in your opinion, the best pulse rifle over the past 2 years, and what do you think we can expect to see with Rise of Iron? Do you think there will be a major change in the meta of how the game is played? Especially pertaining to pulse rifles, because it feels like to me the pulse rifles have overall been some of the most used guns, I would say, since midway through year 1. That and hand cannons. Obviously hand cannons are pretty much used universally by anyone who's playing 3v3 modes, and then really situational people will use like the Mida multi-tool, but even then that was a very recent change. It used to be auto rifles when the game came out, like the I forgot what it was, but it wasn't a legendary. It was something that you were getting as you were leveling up year 1. Very, very, very year 1. It had to be a throwback video that I do. Maybe Galahad or Shingen, that's what it was, the Shingen. That was like the god gun, and then obviously Suros. But in terms of longevity, I really feel like it's been pulse rifles. So let me know what you guys think. This was my very first Hacksaw game. I've gotten like one other one that I didn't really like the roll on. For being a vendor role, I really feel like this is an amazing role for this gun. Yeah, it's one of those. It's an amazing standard role, but honestly, when I look at things like the Grasp of Malix, and now you have the House of Judgment, which is the exact same stat line as the base Hacksaw, so you can add things to it. I actually have a full auto one with almost max stability, which is really nice. And then I have one with a really large amount of range and a couple other perks on it. So I'll have to show those off one day and ask people in their opinion what are the best perks to have on them. But yeah, other than that, oh, I'm forgetting one, the Nirwan's Mercy. The Nirwan's Mercy was actually really good too. That was kind of like the transition, I feel like, from the Red Death Messenger type meta for pulse rifles into the Grasp, Hacksaw, and I can't think of the Challenge of Elders one, but even then, hope you guys enjoy the video. It is Monday. I'm going to try to upload once every day this week, at least try. Doesn't always work out like that, but I will try for you guys. And other than that, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm about to head to work. Got to change clothes. Can't be wearing my Steel Panther concert shirt out to go talk to people about serious issues. So anyways, enjoy your guys' Monday. If you guys enjoyed the video, thumbs up down below. Let me know what you guys think on the forums. And other than that, guys, have a great day. Stay focused, stay humble, stay driven, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.